76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from earlier as they arrived at the arena. Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And a chance here to check out some stats for Tobias Harris.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Cavaliers are a team that's getting attention for all the right reasons. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "To see a young team that's so excited to play together, a great style of basketball, and enormous talent. They're constructed the right way." BA, lofty praise from the commissioner.
Yeah, fans in high places for sure, Allie. Thanks. And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even-keeled. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Matisse Thybulle out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at small forward. Now here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Thybulle. Fires the 3. Mobley outside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Maxey against Garland. Harris on the wing for 3. Drops in the 3.
You can just see how decisive Harris is, effective at catching passes and just firing it quickly.
When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, AI was a guy that just kind of changed everything for you. Fantastic execution with the floater. Garland is just a fearless scorer.
And there's the lob, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris at the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Harris.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
Maxey against Garland. LeVert outside. Puts up a 3. That shot off. The 76ers go the other way with it. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the 2 teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
Yeah, these teams were not on even ground last year, but no matter what it looks like on paper, we see teams make big turnarounds every season.
When you look at the age of Jared Allen, the way he's developed, he could be a top 5 center in the league very soon. Fantastic impact on the court he has.
Now here's Garland. He played a great game against Charlotte. To the middle. And Harris throws it down.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Now here's Garland. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Mobley, a screen on Harris. Here's LeVert. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. Ooh, I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Garland against Maxey. Inside. With 4 on the clock. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Maxey. Embiid's gotten his second bucket of the game. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia. The Sixers leading.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Okoro and Love at small and power forward. Raul Neto out there with Mitchell. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Lopez, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
That free throw no good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Love.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And Love drops them both. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
The Cavs trailing. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Here's Neto. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 4 on the clock. Here's Osman. Knocks it down from distance.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Melton outside. 1:16 left in the second period. Offensive rebound. Here's Cleveland. 6-point game. Here's Osman. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Melton on the double. Pass to Osman. He can't get that one to fall. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Harrell against Lopez. Good work defensively by Lopez.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside Milton. Pass to Harrell. A shot to stop the drought. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Just a bundle of energy. Harrell creates free throw opportunities with how active he is.
Montrezl Harrell at the line for 2.
That one's off.
Some scouts wondered about Harrell's fit as a modern big, but every night you see the commitment and the hustle, and his energy is just infectious.
Good on the second one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Sixers on top, up 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. And if your team is right in the middle of that pack, how does that affect your mindset as a player?
Well, being in the middle means you're good, but not great. And that probably does bother some guys mentally.
I trust Kenny on that. He knows a lot about being good, but not great.
No, I'm only in the middle of pictures, brother.
And now back to this game. What a strong first half from Tobias Harris. He's been everywhere for them so far.
Well, he came to play, I can tell you that much, tearing it up on offense. Young players out there, watch how he asserts himself.
Going to be interesting to see if the defense brings more doubles to try and slow him down. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Tobias Harris really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Matisse Thybulle out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. Here's Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Mitchell.
Man, the defender really went after him. And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
That free throw's good from Maxey. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen with a screen on Maxey. Garland finds Allen. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Maxey against Garland. Embiid, a screen on Garland. Pass to Embiid. Let's go with a three. Buries it from 3. Embiid's got 7 points.
Well, this is a big part of Embiid's game. A very good three-point shooter playing as a stretch 5.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Over Thibault. And that one's long. And the 76ers shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. 1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Maxey. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That 2020 draft was so deep. Tyrese Maxey going 21. Maxey is already a premier scorer. A steal that late in the first round.
That free throw's good from Maxey. Tyrese Maxey, part of that loaded 2020 rookie class, Richard.
At the top of the first, Anthony Edwards, he is an absolute star. So is LaMelo. Last pick of the first round, Desmond Bane can absolutely play. Like Maxey, though, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey are great picks in that 20 area.
Both free throws good from Maxey. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
Okay, everyone. Look who's running onto the court. Your Cavs powerhouse team.
Korkmaz is checked in for Philadelphia. And if you want to know which shooting guards have had the hot hand, here are the top field goal percentage leaders over the last 10 games. Donovan Mitchell, 4th.
I mean, just a terrific group. All of these players are in danger of getting red hot from outside at any given moment.
And with their range, they stretch out opposing defenses. So even when they're not shooting threes, they're still making an impact.
.127 left in the third quarter. Love finds Garland. Back to Love. Now Garland. Melton covers. Got a piece of it. Pass to Korkmaz. Harris outside. And here's Melton. Here's House. Embiid, a screen on Levert. Here's House. No good that time. Well, Cleveland's shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Levert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
First free throw is good. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Harrell's checked in for Philadelphia. Both free throws good for Levert.
And when healthy, Levert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Now here's Melton. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Harris, a screen on Garland. Here's Melton. Here's Harris. Can't get it to fall. This gives him an opportunity to get within 10. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Levert passes to Mitchell. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. Mitchell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Harris outside. Melton outside. Pass to Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
And you know Harrell wants to jam it. No layups here. He loves flushing it home.
No good on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Sixers ahead, leading by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Let's get the pace back in the game. Let's get stopped. All right, let's move the ball. You don't like it, move it. Let's be aggressive.
And that's been a point of emphasis for Doc Rivers. Don't hold the ball. Run the offense.
And good things happen when they work together. Individually, they have talent. But collectively, they can dominate stretches.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Levert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Mitchell. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Allen with a screen on Thibault. Here's Mitchell. Poke loose. It's stolen by Thibault. Pass to Maxey. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers. Mitchell against Thibault.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mobley, a screen on Thibault. Mitchell, Mobley with it. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here comes the break. Thibault, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're trailing by 15. 1:49 left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Maxey against Garland, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. And there's 1:45 left in the final quarter. Garland against Maxey. Garland, no good. The 76ers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Embiid, high post. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the 76ers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Now Maxey. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Guys, thanks so much. DJ, congrats on the win. What do you think was the biggest factor for you guys tonight?
Defense is pretty good this whole game. Everybody stuck to our principles. And more than anything, we just played hard. We played hard as crap tonight.
Keeping it simple. Thanks, PJ.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.